Terry Dorsey does not have a character with him. How many of you are familiar with Hiney wine? Anybody? Terry Dorsey is the guy who created it. When did Hiney wine come about and why?
Hiney wine, and actually something that was incorporated into another thing I did when I was in Dayton, Ohio, called Bobby Joe Ambergy's Bar and Grill, which was a fictitious bar and grill. And they used to serve Hiney wine. And I used to throw it in every once in a while because I like the motto, you only go around once in life, grab for all the Hiney you can get. And so when I got down here to Dallas, I was looking for something different. This was a tough market to break into, and I just decided to take that little piece of Bobby Joe Ambergy's Bar and Grill and kind of develop a fictitious winery in Euless, Texas, and staff it with the Hiney family, and kind of make a soap opera every day of what was going on at the winery. So, and I mean, people knew the Hiney winery long before they knew me in this market. I was just a Hiney guy for about 2 years. And it just took off. We ended up syndicated in about, at one point, 300 markets. And it really helped me get established in this market. It was my kind of benchmark.
What percentage of the audience would you say thinks it's a real advertiser?
There's that probably 15%, but they're the ones that made it what it is. Those were the calls that we would put on the air in the morning of the poor guy that was sent down. Everybody else knew it didn't exist, but they sent him down to pick up Hiney wine for a party they wanted to have, and they all chipped in, gave him money. And he drove around Euless for hours looking for the Hiney winery. And but these were the guys. And then he called me Monday morning. He said, it doesn't exist, does it? And we never said it didn't exist. We never, ever let on that it was fictitious. But this guy, he spent their money at Lace that night. So he had a good time.
I thought rather than playing an example of Hiney wine, maybe we'd have the guy who wrote it and was the first personality to do it read a Hiney wine commercial.
What Dan is saying is, you know it's good when nobody bothered to save a tape. All right. Has this ever happened to you? You're forced to go into the hospital for a period of time, and after a few days you start to miss your loved ones, you miss your job, but if you're like most of us here in the area, most of all, you miss being able to get a little Hiney when you want it. We're talking about Hiney wine, the wine in the flip-top can made in beautiful downtown Euless, Little L.A. by the Hiney brothers, Big Red and Thor. Being in a hospital can be depressing enough, but when you ring the nurse's buzzer at 2 a.m. and ask for some Hiney, only to be turned down by some uppity night nurse, it can make your stay that much more unbearable. Now, the reason you can't get Hiney in a hospital is because the cans are not sterilized. But that's about to change. Because of the demand, many hospitals across the area are installing sterilizing machines that are specifically made for cans of Hiney wine. From now on, when you ring the nurse's station at 2 a.m. and ask for some Hiney, all she has to do is stick your Hiney in the sterilizer and you're in business. Big Red and Thor are very excited about this and hope it will help make your hospital stay a bit more enjoyable. No more having your friends sneak Hiney into your room. You'll now be able to get it from the nurse on duty. Next time your doctors suggest a hospital stay, do two things. Get another opinion and make sure the hospital has the capability of sterilizing your Hiney. Hiney wine, the wine that made Euless what it is today, Euless.